Hello everyone. So this is Sonal here. So yesterday night I have painted this canvas. So this is just base I have given using my palette knife, you can see here. So basically I have used three colors. One is yellow, other one is burnt sienna, and then this one is a purple. So three color I have used, and I have used a palette knife cross cross stitch technique, where I will be taking two colors in combination, and in the mid I will keep the lighter shade, and the and in the edges and corner I will keep that darker shades. So my intensity will be like I will pick up more light color, and or some a portion will be a any dark shade, and then I will start doing the cross stitching like this, and that part I will keep reducing, that lighter shade I will keep reducing till the edges, right? I'll keep reducing that. So yesterday night midnight I did that. So this is just my base I have done yesterday, and today I am going to draw some a shape over this. So I am planning for the flower, because in palette knife I'll be using this thick paste. Let me show you this thick paste, textured white, which is basically from the camel. I will be using it, and I am planning to use this ice cream stick. Not exactly the palette, because whatever palette knife I have it, those are slightly bigger in size. So I need some smaller size of palette knife, which I don't have it currently. So as a hack I'm going to use this ice cream stick. Let's see how it will come. So it is again experimentation. I am going to do that, and as I mentioned in many of my other videos also, in acrylic we can do a lot of experimentation. So if anything goes wrong also with this ice cream stick, no issue, I will remove that portion, or I will override that. I'll again do the cross that painting over that canvas, that portion, and then again I will just look for some other alternative to make it those flowers. So what my plan is, now I'm going to use the chalk, and I will draw certain branches over here, and I will keep the intensity, because my main style for this painting was to use the palette knife, because this is what I am practicing for the workshop also. So my main motive was to do a more experimentation with respect to the canvas, and also various tools and techniques other than brushes. Brush work I have done a lot. Now I am planning for use some techniques where I can reduce time of the painting. So this is what my main experimentation point, to reduce the time. So let's see other than brushes, if I use any other options to make the paintings, how I can improve the timing part. So this is what the experimentation I am trying in this video. So I'm going to start that. This is Sonal here. So it is a midnight art activity which I am doing, and I have drawn the basic branch over here. You can see this using this chalk, and now I am going to start coloring it using the ice cream stick, okay, with the thick paste. So I am going to start with the flower formation, followed by the branch coloring. So let's see how it turn up. So let's start doing this activity. I have taken paste over here. It's a white thick textured paste, and I have a ice cream stick on my hand, And let's start with the the top of this branch. So let me just correct that stick. So this is basically I'll draw the basic flower. Let's see how it comes up with the ice cream stick. It looks you have to be careful with the ice cream stick, because it is not, it won't give the same effect like pallet knife, but it's useful for the beginners. That is the reason I'm using it, so that same you also can follow while following this tutorial. So now see, there is a pattern for this. So we have covered the base flower. Now I will not cover exactly the flowers. So I will give some abstract look of flower. So it is not a complete flower, but it is basically a representation. So basically in abstract, we don't give actual shape there, and it is most of the time it's representation. So it's a palette knife tutorial, but with slightly abstract flavor. Let's see how it will come. Let's keep doing that. In between, you add a flower shape also. Okay. It's not exactly coming as a palette knife, but I think it's fine. Let's see how it goes. We'll come to know at the end, So we are going to repeat this activity for entire branch, and you can take your convenience, like how you want to put the flower. It's not necessary to because already this textured background is there, so it's not necessary to paint the flowers everywhere. You can take that liberty, and then accordingly you can decide how many flowers you have to put it here, because already this base itself is an art form. We have to just put one indicative figure on it. It shouldn't be overdone, understand, right? In a single painting, it shouldn't be too much of details, especially when it comes to the textured and abstract, because in the present trend, our trend, it is more towards minimalism. So overdone also, too much detail also shouldn't be there with respect to palette knife paintings I'm talking about. So let's try that and see how this will take done at the end. So hi all. So this painting is almost ready. So I'll just leave it for drying, and once it is dried, in the mid of this flower I'm going to put some dot around it. So I'm just thinking what to put it. If I can put any specific objects also, like pearl, right? Because it's experimentation, right? So make it look better, I can put some pearl, or I can just use some paste also. So I will take some time to think on that. Meanwhile, this painting will dry. So I'm just leaving it for the time being, and you will receive the surprise later, after some point of time. Bye bye. I'm just closing this tutorial video, and I will publish final completed painting on my this social media handle, and there you can get the detail of my upcoming pentathon also for the kids aged between 5 to 14 years old. So please check that and enroll your child for that. And that is quite research oriented, that pentathon I have planned. And there is a surprise gift for winner team there. So that is going to be a big surprise. I am not disclosing that right now, and you can just go and check that my social media handle. Bye bye.